don't know if you guys can see it or not, but
you look back there. That big hole is not supposed to be there. So that is the reason we're replacing this engine. It looks like it threw a rod. That's where your rod's supposed to be, right there. And it ain't there.
all right, so working on this engine. As you can see, it threw a rod. That's why we're replacing it. It goes to this Ford Escape hybrid here. And I just removed the flywheel and clutch assembly. And it looks like the rod came through the block on that side. So behind the flywheel and clutch assembly, I found the rest of the rod.
There it is, look at that. Just fucking chewed up.
Here's some aluminum, extra aluminum, and there's the other hole. Nice.
So I gotta remove this oil housing and swap it over to the new engine. As you can see, that oil looks like shit. So let's get this off of here. Got the last bolt, and it's an internal oil filter housing. Let me put this camera down for 1 second. There you go, there she is. And we'll get a new gasket on the new engine. What a fucking mess. Okay, so I'm getting ready to put this engine back in this Ford. So there's a few things I want to note. I did take the intake manifold off because it's a tight fit, and I wanted to make sure I had enough clearance to get that in the engine bay. Also, once I do get it in there, actually maybe before I even put it in there, I'm going to take this harmonic balancer off because it's also very tight to line up the engine with the bell housing. So that harmonic balancer is also going to come off. real quick. I just wanted to go over what I did so far. So I got the new engine back in. Right now I got the radiator back on, connecting all the hoses back where they go. Coolant reservoir back on. Hybrid cooler back on. And just wanted to show you what I did here. Disconnected this axle so I can move that out of the way and push the rear exhaust back. So when I took the engine out, I had enough clearance to pull the engine through the top. All I really did was disconnect those two bolts, and then there's a bracket underneath the drive shaft that I took off, and then unbolted the exhaust manifold and took out the O2 sensor connectors. And once I did that, I could push the manifold out of the way, and I had enough room to pull the engine up and out. So the only thing I got left now is the battery, the condenser, and the secondary radiator for the hybrid battery.